Howdy, folks. This is Tommy, HWG Gadgets, and I'm trying to figure out how to get the chat up on my StreamYard. You only hear me twice, so let me turn the volume down on this. All right. And let's see who we've got here. Scrolling back, TKE said first support way back long time ago. Ground Fog, also Marco and Addicted to Blades. Says, what up, Blade Addicts? I'm trying something out here. I've got a different camera mount. My son-in-law made me one out of with his 3D printer, and trying to see how that works. I'm already thinking it's probably a little bit shaky, so he's got me another one. He's printing now, but exciting times here. My grandson and I went hunting earlier this evening, and actually took a deer while he was in the stand with me. So that was a first. He's 4 years old, and he did a really good job of trying to remain quiet. So been kind of hectic here. All right, let's see who else we've got. Neil McKenzie and TKE responded to that. Other Neil. Marco, thanks for being here. TKE, of course, thanks for being here. LCAT, thanks for being here. Do appreciate it. Jason Beecher. And Mind of Milton said, Happy New Year, everyone. Oh, and what I was trying to explain is my computer is set up in a different spot than it was previously. So I'm having to do a half turn to get to it. Y'all let me know if the audio just goes crazy. And we'll try to take it from there. Also, my voice seems to be going a little bit. I think I've got some sinus stuff going on. So just all kinds of fun stuff. Mind of Milton says, Happy New Year to everyone. And Mind of Milton asked what I was thinking. I don't think there's a giveaway knife here on the table. Unless it might be that one, but I don't think we're going to do that one this evening. We do. I do want to do a giveaway here when we reach 1,000. So, and I have new internet too. So off of the Starlink, which we were very fortunate to have, and very grateful to have had for a couple of years. But AT&T came down the road, and then they called me and offered a pretty good deal, about half of what my Starlink was. So we went with that. Y'all let me know if there's any issues. All right, let's see what we got here. Mr. Eddie says, I want RDB, and he knows the answer to that. Mind of Milton says, well, hello, Tommy. You on mute? Well, I was waiting for the screen to show up and trying to figure out where chat was, and I got it now, I think. Brian Kerr, thank you for being here. Seeing who else I may have. Lots of Happy New Year's going back and forth, which is awesome. It's like 2.5 hours here on the East Coast from New Year's, and I'm going to try to make it at least an hour and a half here on the live. I probably won't make it to midnight here on the live, and I surely won't make it to midnight Central Time or Mountain Time or whatever the West Coast time is. Not happening. So there we are. All right, we haven't had a live here for a few weeks. Just lots of stuff going on. Probably same thing for most everyone else. And Dwayne Letterman, thanks for being here, man. Just really busy. Lots of stuff going on. Lots of family events and all of that. So it just didn't seem like it was a good idea to do lives the last couple of weeks. But I was planning on going live, and anyway tonight, and then I got a mysterious package in the mail. We had ordered a vacuum cleaner. Exciting times, I know. But we had ordered a vacuum cleaner, and I thought that's what had arrived, and got the notification that it was in the mailbox, and I was pretty sure that wasn't the case. So I was actually in my in the box stand with my son-in-law with my grandson, and I texted my wife and asked her if she had picked up the mail, and she said she had got a package, and so I asked her who it was from because I wasn't sure what was going on, and still not quite sure. So I did get a message that I was to open the package that had appeared in my mailbox on the live. So that'll be a little bit later. But I have been assured that it's an epic unboxing. So obviously don't know what's in there, and so it's exciting times. Oh, the box. My wife said she actually had to get out of the vehicle, and our mailbox is one of the plastic ones that's got the door on the back side as well. So she had to go through and actually push it out because it was stuffed in there. So yay, UPS again. USPS, not UPS. All right, let's see who else we've got here. Maybe in mind if Milton has been so nice as to link Mr. Eddie's YouTube channel. Joe Isabella, thank you for being here. Do appreciate it. He says, Happy New Year's Eve, everyone. And Robert Gertz, I probably did not pronounce that correctly. I apologize for that, but do appreciate you being here. I appreciate that, Robert. Nope, not package time yet. We're gonna use that to try to keep everybody from dropping away after it gets crazily boring here in a few minutes. Oh, I need to put that one out here too. I do have a couple of new knives that I got for Christmas. One is the Vostite Acorn, and that's a neat little knife. As you can tell, I've been using it, and I need to clean it. So there's that, and oops, forgot about this one too. got this little beauty as well, and I had to wipe the blade off. I used it earlier tonight to do something. So this is a pretty cool little knife. The main reason I wanted this was for when I'm out in the woods. Is it has a saw blade on it that can cut small limbs. So there's that. So got the Victoria Knox Ranger, I think is what it's called, and then the Vosteed Acorn. So y'all let me know in the comments what new EDC gear that you may have got gifted during Christmas. So all right, let's go ahead and Mr. Eddie said box. Not yet. Not yet. Mind of Milton says, well, you can read what he says. I can't even. Yeah, I may have to take a peek before I open it up if it's something crazy. Mr. Eddie said serrated. Oops. Mr. Eddie said serrated knives are the best. And do you have any serrated knives, Mr. Eddie? I'm not sure about that. Mr. Eddie also said I didn't get anything for Christmas. Milton says he got a Grimsmo shirt and a hoodie, but no knife. And Neil McKenzie says I got myself a Civivi Neurohaptic. I think I've seen those. Those look pretty cool. Paul Mills, thanks for being here, man. Do appreciate it. Looks like we've got a few folks in the house. I'm afraid I'm not much competition for that guy with a mustache. And I don't remember if he was doing Tuesday nights when I tried to pick a time. But you know what? It's all right. It's okay. All right. Salty Pines EDC, thanks for being here. Says my wife got me a Microtech MSI. Pretty surprised that she usually busts my chops about knives. Well, that's the thing. My wife gives me grief about knives as well, but she's actually the one that got those two for me. So that's okay. El Cap says I got myself a Pyrite Light XL. I'd heard the Pyrite Lights were pretty good, but I didn't know about the XL. I don't think. I need to look that up. El Cap says Jimmy Slash gifted me a little Christmas package with a small Gerber in it. Very cool. TKE. Was TKE in here? Did I miss TKE? Did he? Oh, he was here earlier, but I haven't seen him in a minute. Oh, there he is. Never mind. I was getting all confused. TKE says want to buy nice tricks, like other knives in general, and good company. And he's got Mind of Milton's YouTube. I'm hearing there's Mind of Milton may have a special live here soon. I think I saw something about that earlier. So let's keep on going because I think I'm getting behind here. Mind of Milton actually linked TKE's live or YouTube channel. TKE has a live Saturdays, usually around 10:30 Eastern, 9:30 Central, and I think I have to be on a live here coming up soon. Cole Foster says, "Hiya, Cole. Thank you so much for those cookies. Um, I think my wife. Has probably. No, I know she's been into the cookies, and I saw they were transferred from the package to the to another container. So she's probably had a few this evening. Even I had to take the deer to the processor. So, um, but thank you so much for those cookies. Let's see who we got here. TKE says, like cool knives, like Strix and Striders. And then he linked Mr. Eddie's YouTube channel. Dwayne Letterman says, got one knife, the Swiss Army knife camper. Love the saw blade too. Yeah, that's going to be a cool addition to my gear there. TK says, me and Cole are playing Xbox with Tommy in the background. That is true support right there. Double support. And let me click on the next one. Double support. And I'm just going to keep on some of those. Dear Wayne Letterman. Wait a minute. I missed something here, I think. Let me scroll back. Okay, maybe not. TKE says, no, I'm not here. So that was, I'm way behind on the chat. Y'all are way ahead of me here. So there's several. Hey, Mattisfaction, thanks for being here, man. There's several offers to sell different things to different people that's in the chat. So I'm just going to skip over that because some of it's just I think somebody messing with somebody a little bit. Mom says, Happy New Year to Mattisfaction. Cole says, I thought we were having fun. Mind of Milton says, Cole Foster, we are, but TKE gets sad sometimes. TKE does get sad sometimes. We have to try to cheer him up. See, I'm way behind here. Cole says, glad you liked them. We did. Very good. That is the cookie baking Cole. Robert Willoughby, thanks for being here. Do appreciate it. Still addicted, thanks for being here. Brian Kerr says, anyone ever play Uzzle? And I don't know what that is. So if you have, you can respond to that. Got a lot of folks in here tonight. I do appreciate it. you guys are something else. Still addicted. Yeah, the acorn is a really nice blade. I actually got it for Christmas. So I'm not sure how much she paid for it, but it is a cool little knife. Um, really liking that. I had to adjust the detent just a little bit for my liking, but yeah, that's a cool little knife. I've been carrying that. Been carrying that for a minute now. Well, for a few days now. It's not been that long, I guess. TKE says, I think Cole Foster has several cookie fans in here. I think she does too, from um, all of the comments that I've heard about the cookies. Now, my cookies left New Orleans. They went to uh, Pittsburgh, I think it was, Pennsylvania. They left there and went to Ohio, and then they went back to Gastonia, North Carolina, then to Charlotte, North Carolina, back to Greenville, South Carolina, and finally to me. So they took a tour before they got here. And I just saw, what do I think of the acorn? I haven't done a review on it, haven't even done a video on it yet, but I love how you can choke up on this knife like this. I'm partial to that anyways. Um, Good jimping on the relief of the lock bar release there. Just it fits well in hand. Action on it is pretty decent for a budget knife. Front flipper works well, and pocket clip's okay. I noticed the clip is inset back here at the back, as well as the screws being countersunk. So that's a pretty good knife in my book. TK said Acorn was his budget knife of the year as well. So see, that's nice. TK says he plays Sezzle. That yeah, I haven't got into it. I haven't done a Sezzle yet, and probably wouldn't be good for me if I did. Still, Dixon said, "Think great minds think alike." That's at least two of y'all had the Acorn as the budget knife of the year. Mr. Eddie says, Cole Foster, I need more of them coconut cookies. If that was the coconut cookie I had last night, I would agree. And then there's some bartering going on here, it looks like. Okay. The lemon ones were I haven't tried a lemon one. But my wife did pick up a cookie last night, said that was lemon, and apparently that was intended for breakfast for her this morning, from what I gathered. So I may not get one of those, depending on how if she ate the other one too, and how many might have been in the pack. Yes, Cole Foster apparently did send cookies all over the United States. That's pretty cool. TKE says, I got to go, but we'll still be lurking with live on. Good deal. Cheeto McLean, thanks for being here. Do appreciate it. Mr. Eddie says, I've never handled the acorn. I might could send this one over to you to get it to check out. Brand New American, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Paul Mills says, I got a couple of China knives, a buzz, and a tri-stash. Still Addicted says, do you like the contoured SPK or the flat scale with the chamfers more? Well, I've not handled that one, but it's kind of scary how similar these are. Sort of, kind of, sort of. And I can see where I think I would like the contoured scales rather than the flat with the chamfers on them. But that's just my opinion. And again, this is not an SPK. It's just a Miguron Montreal. So there's that. So probably didn't really answer your question there, but that would be my uninformed opinion anyway. Brand New American, thanks for being here if I didn't say so. TK says he's finally happy to have a Sky High en route, and he's also digging the Phoenix. I think he picked up the Phoenix here just recently. And again, thanks for being here, TK. You and Cole as well. Still Addicted. That just may be me. It seems to me like there's a little bit of similarity there as far as well, let's see if I can get it on camera right here now. As far as the kind of the general outline, it's not exact. There's differences, mainly the forward choil there and the cutout here is more. But yeah, let's see if I can. Not terribly dissimilar, but you're talking about a $30 knife and a $700-800 knife. So, and just to be fair, this I like this knife, but it's not blown me away. I'll put it that way. All right, let's go ahead and we've been about an hour, 30 minutes here. What am I talking about? An hour? It's not been an hour yet. What's everyone got in pocket today? What are you carrying? If you care to let us know. Jesse, thanks for being here. Do appreciate it. Looks like we're up to 21 in the live. That's awesome. I really appreciate everyone that has come over and is hanging out with us today. Still Addicted said SPK clone. Oh, Mr. Eddie. LCAP says Pyrite Light XL. And Paul Mills says, I got my tri-stash and ABW slip joint. I happen to have the ABW slip joint in pocket as well. That's just to me, this is a really neat knife. All right, let's see what else we got. Cheeto McLean says, in pocket PM3 with Lynch Northwest said Stevie titanium scales. That's pretty cool. I don't know that I saw the scales. I did see the pocket clips. So that's pretty cool. Robert Willoughby says he's got the acorn. Solid choice. Solid choice. Mr. Eddie said he's got the Ozark Trail White. My nephew actually picked up one of those and brought it by here. He came by right before he left to go to move to Arkansas, and wanted me to sharpen his hypercut Cretan, and he brought by one of those as well. That's going to be his truck knife. TKE says I want to try the tick. This is this has also been an okay knife to me. It's not it's not quite to the level of the Berg Blades Sweeney, but it is a very solid knife. I mean, it's there's a lot to like about this knife, a lot. And I've done the disassembly video. I haven't done the review yet. I need to get those done and return back to Mr. Eddie. We'll go over what's on the table here as I clear off the table to open the box up here in just a few minutes. Still said I missed the last drop on the ABW slip. I want one such a fair price. It's absolutely. I mean, you're talking about milled titanium. You're talking about Magna Cut, hologram Magna Cut blade. It's just it's a really cool knife in my opinion. Just a very simple titanium slip joint. And I'm not really into slip joints a whole lot, but to me that's a cool knife. But I kind of like American Blade Works anyway. Jesse says he got the Concept Egress and Matriarch 2. Good carry. Neil McKenzie says SOG Flare, Gerber US 1, tiny SOG on the keyring, and Falomov Mini Light. Y'all check out TKE's series. He's got a series that he's been going through his collection, and I think tomorrow is the release of his custom knives, and a couple of them will be Mr. Eddie's fixed blades that he has, and those are some cool fixed blades. And y'all don't pay attention to TK and Eddie. They're just back and forth a little bit. That's okay. Brown Sugar, thanks for being here. Do appreciate it. Anyone else? Pocket carry wise. Marco says, waiting for TKA to go over MEK's collection. That would be an interesting video for sure. Still Addicted said, what was your overall knife of the year? Like if you could only pick one of new knives that I got this year. I think my favorite. Now, some of these are Mr. Eddie's. That one's Mr. Eddie's as well. Some of my favorite knives. This would have to be way up there. This one has it's been in pocket a good chunk of the time since I got it. Also, this one here. This is actually, and I may actually get some more stuff done on this one. I'm thinking about getting some. I won a prize pack from Rob's Nerdy Knives a few weeks ago. And part of that's Valley Blade Works custom modifications, and he does lasering. And I'm thinking about getting the some lasering done on the um, on the scales here, and so this Kaiser is very solid, as well as the Militol. I really like that one. Um, I'd probably say that one because that one seems to be in pocket a good bit. Um, let's see what else. I've got to try out a lot of knives this year from Mr. Eddie's collection, so it's hard. It's hard to say between. I don't remember exactly what I got this year and what I've been able to try out. So it's that'd be hard to say. I didn't even do a. This is my first year having a channel, and I didn't do a top 10 or top 5 knives, and maybe next year I'll have to plan for that. All right, let's see what else we got here. Brand New American says S90 Para 3 with the Applied Weapons Tech scales and a lynch clip, customized. So, LCAP says, what laser pattern image? I'm thinking Topo from talking to I can't even recall his name right now. Mr. Eddie said, laser my logo on that Kaiser. I also got a fixed blade from Mr. Eddie that I carry. I actually carried it yesterday, but I don't have it on me today. I did get several knives that I really like, and I've got other knives in there on my desk that I keep on the desk a lot of the time. Still Addicted says Militol DLC was my pick for the knife of the year overall, as well for the value due to the action, the hype it hit all the marks, and $200 just crazy. Yep. I think this is a really cool knife. The action is really good. I like the blue rich light scales on it. I think this was the White Mountain Knives exclusive, and I love having a knife with opening hole, and I really like a front flipper as well. So, although that being said, I'm getting more okay with thumb studs because I've had the opportunity to try out several knives with thumb studs this year that work really well. We'll talk about this knife here in a few minutes as well when I start clearing off the table. Mind the Milton, you still here? Mr. Eddie wants to know. All right, let's go ahead and start taking some knives off the table here in preparation for the unboxing. Got the Microtech MSI with the original goat scales. These are the aluminum, and I got some kind of coating on them. I can't remember exactly what that is. But I did find out that it kind of wears a little bit, whatever coating is on here. So I took and actually did a little polishing with some sandpaper. But I am pleased with the outcome there. This has been a pretty good knife. I've not been disappointed with this knife. Wasn't even with the FRN scales weren't that bad, but these aluminum scales are really cool in my opinion, and a Lynch Northwest clip as well. Some kind of special design they had for a time there. So really enjoying that one. This one's Mr. Eddie's. This is a, um, I should know what this is. I do know what this is. Um, Spartan, Spartan blades, Spartan Harson folder. Phew, been a long day. All right, got that one there. This is the SPK Lamia, not sure which. Action on this is pretty good. I think the detent could be a little bit more firm, in my opinion. You want me to take it apart and increase that detent a little bit, Mr. Eddie? And this is the Bird Blades tick. Oh, personally, this wouldn't be my first choice as the inlay, but that actually looks really good. I don't know what it's called. All right, hang on. I got to get rid of the sweatshirt. This little room with the computer going with all these lights and everything, it gets a little warm in here after a while. Mr. Eddie said, "Don't remember how the D10 is." He knows how to. Mr. Eddie's proficient in being. I was just messing with him anyways, trying to delay the box opening. Dwayne Letterman says, "Just got the Kubi Vera Hetero." Probably butchered that one as well. But this one here is the Kaiser Sparrow. I anodized these scales. Mr. Eddie actually did a flipper delete as well as a forward choil addition to this, so you can actually choke up on it now. And you can actually, he left enough of the flipper tab there that you can flip it open. So this is one of those knives that's been customized by several people now, and may get some further customization. Of course, this is the Swiss Army Knife Ranger, and I mentioned that before. Didn't know before getting this that this is actually a push button lock almost thing. It's got the liner lock there, and pushing the logo actually pushes that liner over. So not the greatest one-hand opening, but it would work in a pinch. And then, of course, here is the Vastid Acorn, which is a really cool knife. Again, I haven't done a video on it. I did take it apart. The action was really tight when I first got it, and I loosened the detent just a little bit on this one. 14C28N. You can see I've been using it. I need to clean that bad boy off. But it was kind of a rush to getting things set up this evening with everything going on. Still addicted. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Says, y'all have a good one. My dog is freaking out because of the fireworks. Yeah. I haven't heard any fireworks close by here. We live out in the country, but our dog is not a fan either. So this is the NAF's backlock. Pretty cool little 3D printed knife. I thought they were neat at least, and got a couple of, my son-in-law made me a couple of them, and just a pretty cool little thing to have in the pocket. North Arm Sky High. Again, this is one that has been used a good bit, and I need to clean up. This is American Blade Works Model 1. This one was actually modified by the man himself, Michael. Uh, Put me a little fuller there, which I can now reverse flick or use my thumb to open, as well as the regular flipper. So that's a really good knife too. If you haven't checked out American Blade Works, I suggest that would be a good thing to do. They're really cool folk. And this one's actually a really, really neat knife. Mr. Eddie sent this one over to me, and I need to get this one back to him. This is a Plunkett. This is a South African maker. You've got your titanium, really cool stonewashed titanium on that side, and then the green toxic, I think it's toxic green or toxic carbon fiber, whatever it's called. But really cool knife, really well done. Nice hollow grind here, then flat grind here up on the tip. So you got that compound grind that looks really good. I think these are zirconium thumb studs, and it's really well done. This almost makes me like a thumb stud knife. I would carry this. I'll put it that way. So just really smooth knife. All right. And then we've got the Curtis F3 Orney. This is a medium in Magna Cut, and really liking this one. Very smooth. I may have changed out the bearings on this one, but very smooth, very smooth. We'll use that to unbox the knife. The box. Unbox the. We'll use this as the unboxing knife. All right. Mr. Eddie says, I forgot I have that Plunkett. Manufacturer says less yakking, more unpacking. I guess it's time to unpack this this box. Is that the general consensus? Is that what we need to do here? All right. Oh, by the way, these are awesome. This is a titanium pry bar. This particular one was made by or designed by Joseph Vero, and I don't know who actually did the production, but that comes in handy a whole lot. Well, look, you can see how used this thing is. So, man, he's not a mod. What in the world? That's what I say, Milton. Make him a mod. Come on, man. But these things come in handy. I didn't realize how much I would use it, and I use it a whole lot. All right. We have a box here. Let's make a few precision cuts. Can any of y'all make? Oh. Can any of y'all make manufacturing a mod, or do I have to do that? Cut it right here. There we go. We got to cut over here too. There we go. Okay, I have to. Give me a second. I think I can do this. Oh, come on. Y'all bear with me a second here. Ah. Well, apparently I'm not able to. Sorry, hang on a second, guys. All right, let's get into this. All right, looks like I got a card here. It says Merry Christmas. And this is a Vulcan knife. All right, very cool, very cool. I'll look at that later. It's actually so I don't know a terrible amount about Vulcan knives, but they actually had a drop of some knives here earlier in the week. He showed or last week that looked really cool. So. Hinder. Okay, let's see. All right, let's see what's. Oh man, look at this. This is awesome. Oops. Mr. Eddie, this has vibes like your whaler. That is that's pretty neat. This this guy is a small batch um, maker out of California, and he has some really cool designs. Mr. Eddie has had several Man, that's cool. You got a hologram there. Very cool. And then a swedge here with a polished blade. These scales are just really cool. I've got off of the. Hopefully, this is coming across how cool these scales are. Magna cut. And Mr. Eddie tells me this is mine to keep. Man, I really appreciate that. That is a very cool knife. Very neat. Really cool. And different. This is not a design that you see every day. But those scales, man, that is really cool. It's got a really nice pivot there. That looks like that clip is going to work awesomely. Look at that. It's made to where you can access one here on the back there, and it's got cutouts for the other two. So you got a solid clip, an awesome jimping here on the top. It's not too aggressive, and you can also use this to choke up on it. That's really cool. Thank you, Mr. Eddie. Thank you very much. Do appreciate that. That is awesome. That is really cool. And Mr. Eddie says, that's mine to keep. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. So read the back of the cert. All the information is there. It's a model. This is a titanium diamond plate Tanto flipper folder. 0.142 inches thick by 3-inch long Magna cut steel. 63 HRC on the blade. Finished granule flats at polished bevels. Running of bearings, deep groove jimping on handle and blade, laser engraved diamond plate pattern, scales with titanium liners, crossbar lock, black and tied titanium pocket clip, carbon fiber black back spacer. Overall length is 7.25 inches and weight is 4.9 ounces, and this is serial number 1 of 1. That is crazy. That is cool. That's really neat, Mr. Eddie. I do appreciate it. It's carbon fiber for the back spacer. The back spacer stands proud of the scales there to give you purchase there with your hand. That's just a really neat knife. I like it. Great size. Very comfortable in hand, and this is crazy the way the flipper turns into somewhere to put your finger. That just seems like that's going to give a lot of control, and that's different than any. I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like that. That is very cool. All right, let's see where I think I'm behind in the comments here. Let's see. Well, thank you, Mr. Eddie. I'll have to chat with you later on that. I appreciate it, man. Let me. Let's see. Mind Milton said Vulcan is a cool dude. yeah, he's it's been interesting watching his progression. Like I say, Mister Eddie has several of his knives, and Mr. Eddie has several of his knives that I haven't checked out yet. But he also, I've been watching his Instagram, and he just keeps putting out different ones. And from what he said, it's funny. I actually chatted with him earlier this week. This week? No, last week. Um, he's going to start making button locks as well, so that's really cool. Maddie says he's a model. Um, okay. Um, okay. Yeah. God, I'm losing my voice here. Mr. Eddie did put a link to Vulcan. If you're not following him on Instagram, I would suggest doing so. Um, this is a solid knife, and this is a guy that's, from what I understand, doing knives um, out of his garage. Just, I mean, solid. That is cool. Oh boy. Mr. Eddie says, think Milton. He knew all along and didn't say anything. Brown Sugar, you may have seen these on TK's live as well. My son-in-law has a 3D printer, and he's just about anything I send him, he'll print. And these have been really handy for keeping knives organized for my reviews. I can put the knives that I want to compare against, and it's really cool. I have a few of them sitting around here, and apparently there's a request. Oh, and I'm actually using one of them to um, hold my tablet. I can't even think here, to hold my tablet um, for this live. So um, it's a multi-use um, multi-use stands. Windamutta says he keeps secrets. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. And Mr. Eddie also um, put a link for Vulcan knives. Brian Kerr, thank you very much. That is a very cool knife. And I think yeah, he meant that's a good size. Yeah, very good size. Very good size. I like it. Let's do the clip side there as well. Food. If you can't flip that knife, you need to find another hobby. It does have a good size flipper, but I like the way that flipper turns into either the finger guard, or you can choke up on it since he's put that jimping there. So very nice push button too, or you can light switch it. Very cool. So Vulcan sent me that knife and not you. All right, can I compare it against the Sparrow? Well, I most certainly can. Yeah, we'll have to talk about that, Mr. Eddie. Scott says you could stack 4 tacos. That's a nut. See, you're coming up with other uses for it, and that's fine. That would work too. I don't know how dishwasher safe they may be hand washed only. I don't really know how well that material holds up, but I guess it's pretty good. It's the same as this is made out of. I have a tool here for my Curtis that he made me that works really well. He's made some other knife stands. The camera stand that I'm using right now, and actually it's been working pretty decent. Um, I'm not complaining on that. I don't. Y'all let me know. Has it worked okay? Has it been shaky or has it been pretty stable? It'll give me more access to be able to look at things. I used to have and I still have it, like a wooden frame built over the table that I had a hole cut in to look down on the table. But this allows me a lot better movement and all that. True, Scott. Tacos cheering your reviews and videos. Tacos are good cheerleaders. You got a good point there. I mean, it's kind of hard to argue with that logic. All right. So what else do we need to talk about this evening? So I was trying to delay the opening of the box so that we could figure something else out along the way, and no Lamia detail adjustment or anything. But that one's going to be fun. So you've got the scale here, and you've got the inner liner that is titanium. Hopefully, did I think I pulled that off of sitting here talking about how much better it'll be now. And I think I actually pulled it off camera while I was looking at it. Shame on me. I got to do better than that. Very easily reverse flipped. Centering is good. I like how the point is deep within the blade. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not. I don't like it a whole lot when there's a tip. The blade is easily accessible. I've had a few knives like that, but there we go. All right, let's see. It's lasered on like diamond plate. It's not rough like that. I mean, there is texture on the scales, but it's not. It's even on the chamfer there, but it's not. It's not shredding like the diamond plate on truck accessories. Fred the Lug, if I didn't say hello to you, hey, Fred, good to see you. I've got Fred's. I got a knife for Fred's here to the side. That's in a bunch of different parts. I think I can get back together, but I've still got to get that stainless steel washer out of the titanium before I can anodize it. Dang Ross, yes, that is a Vulcan that I just unboxed here a few minutes ago. really cool. It has a rather prominent flipper, but it actually works really good and provides good grip. And then you could choke up on it as well. Um, so really cool. Nice thick blade stock here too. It comes down to a nice edge. Very cool. All right, let me get comments. Mr. A says under the first scale is the lock bar spring. Yeah, that it does look like that's going to be a lot easier to do than something like this. Um, but we shall see. I haven't even taken my Benchmade apart yet, my 940, and I need to do that. Um, Fred says, just wanted to wish you all Happy New Year's. Thanks, Fred. Do appreciate it. Happy New Year to you. We're getting, an hour and 20 minutes? Fred says he's out at a jazz club. I guess he's probably fixing to ring in the new year up in his area of the country. Fred said he's at intermission, wants to come and send you all my best. Do appreciate it, Fred. Thank you very much. Everyone appreciates that, and Happy New Year to you as well. Mr. Eddie said, nope, it's tricky like a bug out. Oh, fun. The bug out wasn't that bad. The Walmart special one, that one was a little more fun. Thing Ross says he does. You do that model without the flipper? I do not know. That'd be a good question for Vulcan. But what Milton said, he bet he can. It's got a very good feel for the reverse flick. It almost doesn't feel like it's a crossbar style lock. Feels like it's actually got a detent almost. Yeah. So, very cool. Very nice. Mr. Eddie linked Vulcan knives again. So, take a look at that. All right, guys. I think I'm going to call it. My throat is not feeling good. I think I've been fighting the blaz all day long. Thank you, Mr. Eddie. Do appreciate it. Really do appreciate it, man. And we'll chat here in a few minutes. I appreciate everybody stopping by. We had over 20 in here at one point, and that's much appreciated. Appreciate everyone that's taking time out of their New Year's Eve to come in here and hang out for a few minutes. But I think I'm going to go ahead and call it and go sit down and rest for a few minutes and not talk. So Happy New Year's to everybody. Really appreciate it, guys. Thank y'all for hanging out. Thanks for being part of the knife community, and it is really much appreciated by myself and other folks that are trying to do YouTube when you guys come in and hang out with us. Really appreciate it. All right, guys. Y'all have a good day. Have a Happy New Year, and I hope to see you again soon. Good night, all.